to Corky. When have I seen this combo before?
Yeah, well, Zeka did play Corky in that series against T1. It did not look great.
Wait, you mean Zeka played Corky and Viper played Kalista and they won a ton of games with that combination? Did that ever happen before?
Pick that is kind of exclusive to him, that he likes to play more than anyone else that's great into the Corky, is the Syndra. And that is something they could go for here, potentially, if he wants to try to put that pressure on in mid and push Zeka out.
He's hovering the Yone.
Such as Yone and or Camille. Yeah,
Camille
I think you're right.
The old Jax, or rather the old Gnar counter. It is going to be Jax that is selected here.
I'm not as big of a fan of this one. In this second game.
You can see what this does. Yeah. Hail of Blades, look at that. Already heal used. Yeah.
Into the Jax.
If you try to leap into the Gnar, the Gnar hops away. If you're playing passively, you're getting harassed.
Same type of scenario in the Varus Ashe, I think. That's not going to be close to kill range.
How is Lucid going to manage like his first couple of ults? Where is he going to look? Is he going to look for the Jax and try to set something up with Kingen? Is he going to look for a play with the Orianna ball? Or is he just going to try to be there at the right time in the bottom lane when Peanut, no doubt, will try to release some pressure? As we have this. Speaking of which, Lucid has chosen the top lane, and Doran is very far down the lane, and that is very free. First blood will go to Lucid. As an ult is coming on in there, going to be thrown into Kelly. He does get CC'd pretty much 100-0, but the Maokai ult doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, not the all-in you were looking for. And if you also had mid-side Prow. Speaking of which, Zeka might just be dead. He does have a package which will get him to safety.
Like, they get there as fast as possible. Maximum velocity approach to the Dragon.
Yeah. Okay, Arrow gonna come out here. They have a TP as well. Delight and Viper in a lot of trouble, but they do have Fate's Call flashes as well. Double TP coming in now from the side of DK. As Delight's just gonna flash out of this one, and Kingen is just sprinting at them. Not really going to be able to do too much here. Maybe trying to slow down Peanut as over the wall they go. A gigantic hostile takeover as Kingen is going so deep into this one. Peanut, though.
Here comes Doran.
Both sides a bit apprehensive about how they want to fight this, but Kingen has gone miles into the enemy territory, and he will be taken out. That's a kill for Viper on the Kalista, which probably they could try to look for a fight afterwards, but this Drake is looking very much in the favor of Homalife Esports as a couple ults are used from the bot lane. Here's the package, kind of confusingly, as now Zeka in a lot of trouble. The Orianna ball on top of this Vi is getting so much value, and here's DK. The bailout on the Viper works for now, but he will go down.
You know, if given time, he will be able to do some of that, maybe, but it's not completely up to him anymore. It's not completely up to Jax as a champion, as Peanut's going to try to stave this pressure off, but will use his ultimate here to delay the turret going down. As you're really back on hind legs here, as, yeah.
We're just driving it away. Are they just trying to deny gold, or... I'm not even sure, like... Are they trying to give Shelly a second chance at life?
I think,
and that's why, you know, we raised our eyebrow even at the Doran stats, just reminding everyone.
You know, okay.
I'm gonna go back, he said.
And
that's it.
So here comes Delight. He's very much in the front. The flash with the ult, and Delight engages with Renata and picks up Kingen, who is in there by himself. He gets picked off. This is looking like a potential steal from Lucid. Can he do it? Goes over the wall a bit early, and he will not be able to get it as the sticks are good enough, and Kellen is super low. The engage comes in. The redemption doesn't get too much value, actually, as in the front here is Viper alone, as this game is really just going off the rails. Very messy now.
The Baron, TP coming through.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is bad as long as you don't get too caught out. But we do have a flanking Jax coming in here now, Meganar as well, and Corky's already hitting pretty hard. Doran is very far behind enemy lines here. As have they spotted him? Looks like they have. They're trying to cut off both angles of escape. And Doran, it looks like, oh, okay, maybe an execute. Not able to take the gate. Nope, not able to take the gate. He's trying to get Kingen now. And down he goes.
You know, HLE just can't be happy with objectives alone.
Happy gaming. We do have Showmaker in a very unhappy spot. Nice shockwave.
But whereas Corky just continually sends those out. As Showmaker here just has no vision of the party brush. and is taken out. Really good play by everybody. He presses his ultimate button, but unfortunately there needs to be a response.
I don't know if they're going to be able to get into this pit, though. It's already quite low. The poke is not hitting. It does hit aiming a little bit. The ult comes forward, and the smite is there from Corky, as Zeka is going to be the one who takes it down. And that is immediately going to turn on its head. The ideal was okay. I think it was okay for the execution.
Itself, and Doran will try to hold down the fort up here by himself as Jax. And I think he'll be okay.
I think he's pretty strong. I don't know if he can 1v3, though. He is in a 280 carries, and he does have redemption. Over comes Delight. And now, with the Zhonya's, actually, he's got the arm guard coming in here. And he is going to survive that one. Here comes Delight. Where is this guy going? He's got a lot of backup from his
He wants
team, I guess.
Lucid.
Yeah, they're looking for Lucid. Even a TP? Like, why?
Enough. 2.5 minutes now as the Baron expires here. And that is all you're going to need as we'll watch this steal. He didn't even realize it. He was like, what? And that's it. That's the steal here
Turns
for D+.
out that stasis is pretty good. And it doesn't matter if it was 650 gold, 750 gold, or 1,600 gold. People are going to buy it. Imagine that. Lucid in a lot of trouble here. He has taken huge amounts of damage. His team is not here. Turns out Maokai ultimate is also pretty good. That's a double kill now for Viper. And aiming, unfortunately, just doesn't have any support here in the mid lane. Gets taken out. Gets his streak taken down as well, as Kangan is just trying to stop the wave. But I think at this point, Doran's just going to tank the turret, and they might just end it, as Peanut will do a good job to zone him away. And Kellen will just try to clear this wave as well.
Wasn't the cleanest, but Han will take it. You know, they will definitely take the win here.
Yeah.
The Corky comp, it worked in the end, despite a little bit of a rough one from Kalista in the early parts as well. King in.
Oh, they're going to try to go take him. Okay. Yeah, they're going to get the kill. Down he goes. And there it is. That's the Nexus. How will Life Esports with the 2-0 victory tonight?
Collapse on here as he's trying to get them some space. Look at Delight calling the whole
Only
thing.
person talking.
Yeah, they were calling for Ori in that moment.
This is on a team with Peanut as well. So, pretty interesting. They have like 2 shot callers, basically.
Oh man, those media Corky voters are wishing they voted for Delight right now when they listen to these comms. Too late, they put the votes in too early, Valdez.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Wow. Zeka also making some calls here in the end with Viper.
Spoiler information that it's not going to be a 12 out of 12.
Okay,
Let's
no
just
12er
say.
this time.
No
We had
12er.
a few
Yeah.
12ers today, but
That's all I know.
Help me.
Help me.
Help me!
나이스.
Oh boy. They were asking if we wanted to wait to kill.